Hey there, Scott the Pie Guy, back in the kitchen. And today I am paying off some debts. I owe our new music person, Eric, and our new video editor, Randall, a pie. So today, at their request, I am making blackberry pie. It's going to be fun. I got a couple of little twists I'm going to throw in there, but let's get started. Ready to go. I have the ingredients pre-measured. Some berries here, oven preheating to 400 degrees. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take all these ingredients, mix it with the berries, and away we go. I have just shy of a half a cup of sugar. I ran out of sugar and I didn't feel like going to the store. So what I did instead, just to do something different, I rounded out the half cup that it called for with brown sugar and then added a little bit more brown sugar. Total of a tablespoon shy of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, a little bit of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons, and then where we get a little bit different, got a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom. Berries, I used frozen, sorry. It's 2 pounds of frozen berries, but I did pick up this morning some fresh berries from the farm stand. Cut them in half. They're going to be used for decoration is what we're going to use those for. But the first step is get some of this mixed up together. Okay, we got the dry ingredients. I'm going to whisk it together to kind of spread it around a little bit so it's all one mixture. It doesn't clump. Too much cardamom, too much cinnamon, too much cornstarch, whatever. And I'm going to add the lemon juice to the blackberries. Get that in there. Done with my whisk. And really what I'm trying to do is just coat all the blackberries with this mixture so that it forms a nice, consistent as I put the filling into the pie crust. So now we got nice little mixture. It looks all pretty mixed around. Then it says set this aside for 30 minutes while we do the crust. So that's exactly what I am going to do. We are ready. Got some dishes cleaned up. The pie crust I made last night, so it should be ready to go. And you'll notice some different shapes. Randall requested half a pie, and I thought it would be easier to just make a small pie. So first time I'm ever making a small pie. It'll work, Randall. Trust me. Okay. So I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to do a lattice crust with this, and same shapes, and then I got one special decoration we're going to do at the end. But we got it all ready to go. It's thawed a bit. Put a little bit of flour on here. And I'm going to be ready to start rolling out. I think we're about there. Looks like it should fit most of the pie pan. Quick little side check there. Maybe a little bit more. Confident now. I do butter the pans usually. Oh yeah, that will be plenty. Set that one aside. Got one done, 2 more to go. One of these will get cut in half for the small ones. The other one will be the lattice top. Still got about 15 minutes to go on the berries sitting there, but we'll get to working. That took a little bit. but we have all the crust rolled out. Even got my lattice work done, or not done. I got it all sliced. So the next part is I'm just going to start laying the lattice work, have an egg wash mix. That'll help seal the lattice on top. So we'll do that first. We're back at the filling. When I looked at it, it sat for a little bit more than a half an hour, and there was quite a bit of liquid going on, so I added another tablespoon of cornstarch to hopefully make sure it thickens. And I'm going to just layer this in the crust, make sure I get enough in for all of it. They didn't quite fill as much as I would like, but the good news is I have some fresh ones left over from what I was using the topping for. So I'm just going to kind of press these to round it out into each of the pies. Got that added in. I got a little bit of the cornstarch juice. I want to make sure I get the cornstarch in there, so I'm just going to spread it a little bit on top of each of these. Now we'll regroup again and get ready for the lattice. Okay, we got that done. Two last steps to do. Number one, you might be wondering what this little extra piece of dough is, but I have a special little decoration I'm putting on it. If I can figure out the best way to get this on. It is a mousse, because this is actually a Blackberry and mousse pie. So that's an inside joke for some of you. Now I got to cut this out. Also gives me a nice little decoration. I have no idea how this is going to work. It may, by the time it bakes, it may not even look very good. I guess it kind of looks like a mousse. Egg wash on that. Last step is I have some, no, second to last step. I have some lemon sugar, and I'm just going to kind of sprinkle on, give it a little decoration. I don't think that's working well. Let's sprinkle it like this. That seems to work better. It was a little sticky, so I figure fingers are better. Here we go with the lemon sugar. Next, just a little bit of decoration on the top. These fresh blueberries, I have them, sliced them in half, and just gonna place around to give a little bit of more color on the top. There we go. So we have it. A nice large pie for Eric, ready to go in the oven. Bear and Moose, by the way, was one of Eric's early bands, so hence the Black Bear, E, and Moose. And a half pie for Randall. No moose, sorry Randall. And I guess we'll just have to eat this one ourselves. That's it. Time to put them in the oven. It's going to be about 30 minutes at 400, lower the temp to 325 and another 30 minutes. But we'll throw this in the oven, get cleaned up, and be back when they're done. Just pulled these out of the oven. The total cook time said 30 minutes at 400, 30 minutes at 325. Did the 30 minutes at 400. Pulled them out 5 minutes early on the 325. I thought they looked good. And overall, from looks, I'm pretty happy with it. They seem to have gelled up pretty nicely. The mousse still looks like a mousse, which is way cool. And as far as taste goes, I'll let Eric and Randall chime in on that. And we'll chime in on ours a little bit later too. We'll put that in the comments. But hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you again next time. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you again on Scott the Pie Guy.